Good morning, viewers. I welcome you all to the hospital show, coming to you live from the studios of Strong Men of Passion. I am Princess Olive, your host, and I'm here with my co-host,
Tom Joseph.
Please, before we continue, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel on Strong Men of Passion TV. You can also follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And if you want to sponsor this program, please contact us. If you want to be a member of Strong Men of Passion, we are located at Aduatu, Kumasi. So you can contact these numbers below and you'll be taken care of. Now, today we have a very special guest in our midst. But before I introduce him to you, viewers, let's go for a very quick commercial break and you will be right back.
We are women of passion, Accra chapter. Yes, we can.
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 Men of passion.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Men of passion. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Women of passion.
Yes, we can.
Women of passion.
Women of Passion TV. Yes, we can.
Hi, I'm Theresa Bimpe, a makeup artist. You're watching Strong Women of Passion TV. Strong Women of Passion. Yes, we can.
Yeah, good morning once again to the hospital show. I think last week we started with something and today we're going to continue. We started with a blood donation and blood transfusion. And we still have our special guest in our midst, the person of Derek, who is a biomedical scientist at Confanoche Teaching Hospital principal, of course. That he knows ins and outs of the blood when it comes to the blood donation and everything. I've been with him several times, I've called upon him several times, and he will never disappoint.
Yeah.
So, Derek, we are privileged to have you this morning.
Thank you, boss.
You're welcome.
Thank
Derek.
you.
Yeah, last week we started something about blood donation and blood transfusion. A lot had gone on, we said a lot last week. And I think today we have to continue because people were asking and people want to know more.
Okay.
So we have to give them the doses.
Yeah.
What they wanted to give it to them. And last week we said something, but when I went home I just had to recap on so many things, and I think I have to put it back to you again. Because there has been some instances where people want to go for blood donation, but they are scared. Because there, when they go, they are going to reveal their diseases and sicknesses to them. So let me come back to that question you answered last week, because I want you to reiterate that point so that people, the viewers out there listening to us, will know that it's not necessarily that you want to tell them they are sick, but it's a procedure they have to go through. So I want to know, and would like our viewers to know, what are some of the laboratory tests that we have to go through that will be subjected to for us to be able to donate our blood? If I willingly come to you that I want to donate my blood, do I have to go through? Because for me, if you go and prick me that you want to do HIV test, I'll put the needle out. How much more if I'm coming to do a blood donation, I come voluntarily? Then you go and subject me to this thing. Why do you do that?
Thank you once again for having me.
Okay.
You're welcome.
The challenge that we're having now is people are scared of being tested. But I think that should even be a privilege for people. Because you want to donate your blood, save someone's life, then your blood is being tested to check whether you have any disease that you're not even going to pay for. I think that should be a privilege, and people should even take advantage of that opportunity. You come in at the blood bank, you talk to our nurses, you go through some screening, you check your pressure, your weight is being checked, then you come to the lab. The lab is where we check your blood level first to see whether you have enough blood to donate. Then you go to our screening.
Okay.
That is testing for HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, syphilis. We do this testing not to say deter you from donation, but not to also give a contaminated blood to someone whose life you intend saving. So in order not to give the person or the patient contaminated blood, that's why we do that screening. And you coming to donate, that one also helps us to get to talk to you. You are walking around, let's say you have hepatitis B, you don't know. You walk around, you drink, you smoke, you do all sorts of things, which will always deter your health. So when you come in to donate and these tests are being done on you, you get the opportunity for the nurses to advise you on as to how to live your life in order not to fall sick. That's why we do this testing.
Let me come. But you know something? If I don't know, I don't know. As I'm walking around, if I have hepatitis B and I don't know, I'm not bothered. But the moment you tell me that you have hepatitis B, you've given me a referral for go to oncology, rheumatology clinic. Go, Master, you have given me a headache. Because see, in our system, I was like, as you know, the cure for this hepatitis B or whatever, very expensive drugs. Though you are doing me good, but at the end of the day, you have also given me headache.
Yeah, we've given you a headache, but on a lighter note.
Okay.
Imagine falling sick, then realizing you have hepatitis B.
Sure.
The price that you are going to pay for that one will be far much more than what you are going to pay when you walk in. That one, you even did the test free. You are going to even be seeing a doctor for free, no consultation fee. But when you are sick and you come to the hospital and you are diagnosed of hepatitis B, then you are going to bear.
So it means that when the consultation is free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's very, very
free.
free.
The referral is from your place.
Yes.
Okay.
You are not paying anything for that.
So before someone comes to donate, do you take the person through some counseling? Or
Yes. You go through counseling. That's where we tell you what you are going to go through, the processes. We have at the center of the Konfanochi Teaching Blood Bank, we have our nurses point, then we have the lab, then you go back to the nurses where we have the phlebotomists who are going to do taking of your blood. So the nurses will take you through the pre-donation screening. That's they take you through some questionnaire, ask you questions about you yourself. I think you can't even just come in to donate blood. We have to know whether you are even mentally fit. There are some people they just if you are not sound, you can't donate your blood. We don't know what will happen next.
The blood is not mad.
The blood is not mad, but the person, how are you even sure that the person is even going to keep calm for you to even puncture with the needle?
Sure.
So these are the things you go through. You talk to our nurses, they take you through these processes before you go to the lab.
Okay, so if I want to donate my blood, how often can I do it?
You can donate your blood once every 4 months. Once every 4 months, because we need you to replenish your blood, should regain the cells that it's lost. But the quantity or the volume that after 2-3 days, after taking some refreshment, taking water, food, you get the volume back. But as to the cells being built back, that will take you like 4 months to get the cells back, so you can be able to donate again.
All right. Viewers, before we continue, if you have any question, suggestion or comments, you can drop them in the comment box. You can also share this program if you have not yet done it. Yeah, so let's continue.
Hey, Derek, like as we're talking about some tests, you know, hepatitis B, now it has become like albatross on your neck when you are told that you have hepatitis B. I have HIV. Syphilis, I will consider it's normal. So, like, I would say that if I have syphilis, some people will not tell me that I'm signing my death warrant. There wouldn't be discrimination. But when somebody hears that I have hepatitis B, they discriminate a lot. HIV, they discriminate a lot. So I'm thinking about how confidential is it? Because assuming you're a guy and you tiny or kakra, do guess how so girl be an in tiffy na tigate na no na jiska. Ya obetua na wumpia. The same as this, me be donating me blood. Me buy nurse ni na obetwe me blood na oni me di nkomo no. Bia wotim area mu ha. at the end of the day, who's a no HIV? How confident am I, or how secured are this information? Because it's very important when it comes to the healthcare.
Yeah.
Confidentiality. How confident am I? Will I be bold that okay, these people can? So I want to know, how is it done? How do you hold on to this information, and how do you tell people that you are safe?
Yeah.
Come and donate.
Yeah, Adam, you can know, or you bear with me that in the hospital, confidentiality is very key.
Yeah.
Because in as much as we are working in the hospital, we have our family members all around. They come in, talk to you, they confide in you. So you not talking to people about someone is very, very key. I remember I have this, when I was staying at my old place, there was this guy who came to donate blood. I wasn't even around that day.
Okay.
So when he came to donate blood, he was deferred. When he said deferred, that means he reacted to one of the parameters that we are testing. So he was asked to come back on a later date. So when he came home, I came to your place, then I decided to donate blood, and they said I can't donate blood. Then what's wrong? So he told me about it. So when I went to the workplace, I went through the records, I found out his name, saw what was wrong with him. Later in the evening, he came back and said, I spoke to the nurses that they said, they want you to come back. There was something wrong with your testing. They want to confirm. That's why they gave you that date.
Okay.
He felt okay. So that is confidential. You not telling him what was wrong.
Sure.
Because if I had told him what was wrong, that means you were not even around.
How did you get to know?
This? So I spoke to the nurses. They said, they gave you a day to come back later on so that they can talk to you. So that confidentiality is there. As at now, the guy doesn't even know I know something about his health.
Okay. So it means that we are secure.
We are very secure.
Sure. Because you see, blood donation, as you said, you come willingly, right, to donate blood to save lives. So why is it that the blood that I donate, you sell? Because I've heard this several times. Last week, we had a case. I think we did the case, and the patient was bleeding. Like she was just coughing and the blood was oozing out. So the son was supposed to go. They went to the A&E for blood, and the guy was told to pay some amount. When I overheard him and the sister, they were talking, and I knew what they were talking about was a processing fee. But they were talking. So how could this guy that I met could be bold enough to come out to donate? So why do you even take their money?
At times, people say we sell the blood to them.
That's what they say.
That is when we decide to even give them blood, which they've not even donated. When they don't donate and you give them the blood, you ask them to pay the processing fee, they feel you sold the blood to them.
And so what is the difference between Memobia between now they are shame and it's a manya cry? And they all have paid the processing fee?
Yes.
So
whether you donate or you don't donate, you are going to pay the processing fee.
Okay, and the cross matching and
yes,
stuff?
They are all part of the processing fee.
Okay.
So people feel when you don't force him to go and donate and you give him the blood to pay for the processing, he thinks he even bought the blood. When the person donates and has to pay the processing fee, he gets that understanding, okay, I paid, they processed my blood, they did this and this to the blood, that's why I'm even paying this money. But when you have enough blood in stock, then you come and you don't even to worry, you ask you, okay, we work on the blood for you, processing fee, this. They feel we've sold the blood to them. But actually, blood is not sold.
So not that you have sold the blood.
So you tell them that it's just the processing fee.
But do they really understand?
Yes. When you tell them processing fee, they will smile at you, okay. But when they go out, I bought the blood.
Yeah.
You know, in our community, whenever you pay money for something, you bought it.
Yeah.
So they don't know the processing. All they see is the blood. So the blood is after they bought. They don't know what goes into the preparation of the blood. So they only think they paid money, the blood was sold to them. But blood is never sold because we don't give money to blood donors.
Okay.
Should you come to the hospital, you donate your blood for free, then you realize someone is selling your blood. Someone is selling your blood to someone. How do you feel? So what we do is, you come in, you donate your blood
Okay.
for free. No one pays you any money. So when someone also comes for the blood is also given to the person for free. The person only has to pay for the processing. That is the testing and other sort of things that the blood goes through.
Okay. So how long does it take to give your blood?
When you come to the blood bank, at most, you should spend like an hour. Doesn't have to go beyond 1 hour. Okay. From the processing, from the nurses to the lab, then back to the donation room to donate the blood. Shouldn't take you more than 1 hour. Yes, because nurses at the nurses table, you should spend like 5 minutes over there. You come to the lab, a sample is taken, the testing should be between 15 to 25 minutes. Okay. So you spend like 30 minutes, then you take some rest, come to the donation room. The bleeding, or let's say the blood donation, also takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Then afterwards you take some rest, then take your refreshment. So at most 1 hour you should be done.
The refreshment is included.
Yes.
In the 1 hour.
Yes.
So like giving the blood, like I've passed through the test. I'm giving the blood. How long does it take?
That one takes you like 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15
10
minutes.
to 15 minutes, you should be done. At most 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh. Blood need you cry am be sure.
Oh.
Because madam me machine because I do so pa.
Wait, mama,
it will be our sa adwen bi te say.
Se fa ne say blood na ho ayem be show no. Sa blood na ho ayem show no was sa be 13 ene wo mu. Was sa be and na say a new 12. Sa 1 pint na e betwe na say in so sachet water back no I betwe no sa be 12 e wo mu ansa kra na yakasa we qualify to with me atwe moja. Say I'm not 12 na. Yes. I donate 8 times.
8
times.
Wow. Me so my one, but my imagine say me be.
Oh, Debbie, also
I can do it.
So I've heard people make blood win and fainty. What could you talk or the how? Does it happen? And what
it doesn't make us say it doesn't happen or not say a rare. Which moja we are? It's just like the only painful aspect is the prick of the needle. Then you are being laid down for pills and blood na eba. You don't feel anything there.
If it's real, it means that it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
But yes, it is.
It
is. What brings about that?
Ebi say kano any fainting cry blood in there ever cause they are shock.
Okay.
Into shock near loss of that body fluids no. So be lose body fluids and the man pan fall into shock. Enti no man that time no be onye hydrated more. Or no munsio or nye say there are people anxiety ne obi donate blood say you know person donate blood obi where did he was ai who did they no account medi say no boy because of person ochimoja nti.
Okay.
There are schools your schools say ochimoja obi eba ne na for ochimoja no so also person ochimbi
I say be obinya milk ni
obinya bibia no malt ni biscuit and no manya books aka ho nti ne friends no etwe na no oba ebika no ayare nansen obi sa no ayare se da bi why you say that bi bibia obi sa ni bia o you okay.
So these are some of the questions that you asked them.
Yes,
because said the near canon ya hwe ya there's a new bia na apart from say screening no not all people qualify.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I say because said the air can faint near the adi until say we busa question say obi ba na say bia because I didn't know say we busa say why area na say you saw the opija ne bag or buy say muja ne okroje because I've seen some people walking around comfort noche on the adwuma o ya na say oba betwe no aje cash say you say mami fa blood mra onko fa no relative bra oni relative auntie me wa how meet me atwe ama. That's what I want to know. Also me nearby busa say so how many times to be a horse Derek you can bear with me trying through
Into some
last week ya.
Ngo for twa ntro. Ye chibi su de bia.
Okay.
Sir.
Your nurse is near vigilant to the extent say obi onu be din komo bia because onu din komo for bare 5 minutes.
Say mask aba.
Mask aba.
Obey this guy.
But when you do on no ma. Nurse na onu din komo no. Eye to eye. To onu ka say nya wo hwe wanim. E na adwuma wo yes no. Enti onipa bi won so aba no. First time na oba na questions na be bisa no. Obi obey so odwen kakra. But obi oba no. Question no kan kwa na no o answer. And because say yebema break on say ha say ninti no say now break na say ni be 4 months ni ntwem na beba no na mark nda so da ho
Okay.
sa point of pointer no beba na e wo honom timnya de ayehwe
Okay.
ti uba na wakati mechi moja 1 year nie obisa say mechi moja how many years no say dia mechi moja 2 years nie obisa I watch any time ben there are some questions that eba mienu
Sure.
Just to be sure say at the time I can no na wo kan there are people with me but in face was maybe 17 is it 2001 maybe 17 with date of birth here say or some date of maybe 2001
I guess so.
then so it is that questions na ba say the be who say nipa na wo ba no genuinely wo be twem moja boa obi enye say bi obi sika bi akwaje ntina wo be twem moja no
So the me na me di moja na seliwa me dey je cash. Can me how they say because we be moja and is it is it say watumra na watumra e betumi prosecute you.
Yes, because blood donation ade Ghana mremu no wo Ghana mremu itimoja na we are being backed by the law. Enti so oba na we ade emma blood donation enkoso I mean watumra no.
Okay.
So is it punishable by law? So that the person, you know, we are saying all this because some people out there, that's their perception. Or they are in a juma, someone know they be a mouthful to so that it will deter people from going there. You know, genuinely, no coffee now the whole now the swap as a baby bed in pressure.
It's right.
Near Sanko to bed so blood bob or cash. And so if such people are caught, they'll be dealt with.
Yes. And then be say we boni pa bebre hu ni nti. Obi wonu ma onya ba na onya say obi ko twimo jakra ya china tuma ina mi nyakra ma honom. But oba na sane man go to yet ma authorities no. Men ga say o police station no confirm no che man hu na nkrofo. Your confirm no security oho. Who are the enya confirm no che security is ba refa. Then no hold the security for no take care. But a ho very safe to come. Oba be boni be any blood bank on them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
My name is Akia Inshuadeofe, and I welcome you to Strong Women of Passion International. We are an NGO, and our core objective is to empower women by educating and sponsoring in skills, by sharing our ideas and stories to motivate them to be who they want to be. We have members all over Ghana and abroad. Because of that, we have divided our members into chapters based on the regions they are in. We have the Ashanti region chapter, the Greater Accra region chapter, the Central region chapter, the Eastern region chapter, the Northern regions chapter, and the Volta region chapter. We welcome new members, both young and old, to be a part of us. To be a member, you need an amount of 5 Ghana cedis for registration, and a membership book will be given to you. You need to buy 2 t-shirts at a cost of 25 Ghana cedis each. Plus, our monthly dues is 10 Ghana cedis, and we meet on the last Sunday of every month.
Women of passion, we rise by lifting others. Women of passion, yes we can.
You're welcome back from this commercial break. Thank you for patiently waiting, viewers. This is the hospital show, streaming live on Facebook at Strong Men of Passion TV. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel on Strong Men of Passion TV. Please, if you want to sponsor this program, kindly contact us.
You're welcome, viewers, back to the hospital show. I think we've said a lot about the blood donation and blood transfusion, and we still want to link it up. So, is there any instance somebody has asked about his blood group after he's coming for blood donation, but he wants to use one stone to kill two birds at the same time. So he comes, okay, I'm coming to do my blood donation, but he has that intentions back. Was asked about the blood group and then the second. So if I want to do it and I want to pass the back door to do all this, is it allowed?
Yeah, it's allowed.
It's allowed.
Into by your question is no prayer from blood. We will say, are you donating blood for any particular reason?
Okay.
Okay.
Also, we will say, "Opeto donating blood for so area." Opeto first, in the say, opeto for testing no, but what testing? Because we want to ask, and we want to say, but we saw blood donation there. The testing is for free.
Okay. Okay.
So, in as much as the person wants to donate blood, he's also gaining the blood testing aspects. So people also come in. Do you have any motive of donating? Oh, I want to know my blood group. When you walk into the blood bank, you say you want to know your blood group. You say, oh, the blood group is being done after donation. So if you don't donate blood, you're not going to get your blood group.
So if I come and you test and have all these diseases, I can't donate, but you can still go ahead to do my blood.
That one isn't part. The blood grouping is done on the blood units. So if you are not able to donate the blood,
there's a question in here. Because at the end of the day, I came in there to donate blood. If after going through my blood and you see that it's good, so like come over donation, and yes sir. Now then after the movement send me a problem there. I don't know when blood groupings in this cells and man.
Blood grouping na. See, we are now be in here CCA. And they be blood grouping the secondary matter.
So what is the blood grouping?
The blood grouping no. Obia ati no. Obia on a blood group. Yeah, obia different from though blood groups no. You will A, you will B, you will AB, then we have O.
Okay, the O is just O. Your O positive and O negative.
Positive. And also yes, meaning now 2.
Okay.
We have that's what we call the rhesus factor. The rhesus factor near proteins I walk blood nima. And never say nipa no your rhesus negative and also rhesus positive. Either say nipa no or O positive and also O negative.
It's a protein. Positive and also negative.
Yes.
Does it have any effect on the blood?
It have effects when it comes to marriage.
Yeah.
And childbirth.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mostly
blood group.
Okay. It's blood grouping no. Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. Me and Bezima say jamu no bia papa ni maami ni.
Okay.
Maami ni group ni A. Papa ni group no A B. December wo baby a. E wo say ofa maami ni de baako. No papa ni de baako. In science and as in genetics.
Is that always the case?
Yes.
That's how it should be.
Yes. In genetics no. E kano say obi a genes na ye pair. Papa no ye B kra na, you see that say we BO and also ye BB.
Okay.
On say ye pair.
Into my always B.
Yes. O no. Na recessive.
Okay.
Then the B
will be dominant.
Right. Into be a B obi no, we turn the person to be B.
B. Okay.
Maami no A O turn the person to be A. Inti O no say O ni ba mienu na be O and some be O.
Okay.
Inti so papa ni B, maami ni A. Ti betimi awo akra ni betimi O. That is say na maami no A bia A O, papa ni B O. Inti say akra ni fa maami ni O no papa ni to O na then oba be O. But in case obi say the paternity testing, oba ba na papa ni O na maami ni O. Omba wa na akra ni B. Na akra ni blood group no way.
That's a so you can even use that one to determine the paternity.
Yes, blood grouping. As one for so back no.
Oh, I see.
That's a trifama bem.
So maami ni O, papa ni O.
And trifam way.
Inti em na mokonya akra ye B and ye A.
So it means that the blood of a child is determined by the blood group of
the parents. Yes. Of course, I follow you back. No, I follow you back. Blood grouping, no question.
Blood group now, but you know.
Your classical example, be see you. Papa ni be donated blood a manebano. Or buy no. My men or work and I mean you. and I cry near A. It's my minute in Chama Moja Macra.
They says the papa need
It's Papa Night, I say Papa no. Papa no so by Papa ni B.
Hey.
So isn't there sometimes real things happening? Is it not possible, or biologically or medically, is it not accepted?
That be
It will never.
So my many Papa ni B. There is no way with me walk or A.
Okay.
And then to go on the buyer, na say, or training moja, or say, Papa ni the name, family the name, now yeah.
I was the question me the name fa. Yes, me the name the
Because I've seen a parent he was confident so Kochimo German about. I was thinking say be obe kono cry okay. But now I say or confidence once a yen banon kwanje. But because you owe. And he knows that the wife too is old. So definitely they should be able to donate. It's your corner senaka akrane dey see mu dey nyina ntu. Fortunately for him, so you can read it out. Okay.
Na so kwa na akrane e dey hona wo don safa uchi hona. What start e dwen ho.
So what happens to the married couple? Like, is there anything Emma our phone you into me why not about the circle, but the blood group?
Yes.
Is that also?
Yeah, nka say mama ntimi enware. Cause say our idea. Make me worry. But yeah, one thing medical reasons are. And can share any advice about it? Say medically as be possible. Yeah, fan say oh yeah, resource positive.
Okay.
Oba no resource negative. Resource positive no. Say be A positive.
Okay.
Mami O negative. No. Yeah, fan positive 1. Negative 0.
Okay.
Enti mami no any bi. Papa no wo bi. And I'm going to see him. Into who will be no their common mammy. Mammy nobody no, even when they say foreign particle be a banimu.
Okay.
A rather boy and so your internal soldiers or
sure.
Antibodies no. Or the idea about body no be they find it to be foreign and they fight against it. Into papa ni A positive, mammy O negative. Then after sexual intercourse na papa no sperm na kuguma minimum night. Akrane for me no. Akrana kwa papa no resource na positive no. Mami e negative papa me no. Ebe hu akrane say we foreign body.
Ebe hu akrana mumu.
Ebe hu akrane say foreign body.
Okay.
It's mami no antibodies no tend to fight against the baby. By in actual sense no first time ne there akrane beba. Say say ti dem hey. Na kronfo abel wam say see on by say em why won bit na say bi akọ. Be nya ba na kronfo be wi ase next time ba ya boy ho bia na me kan bi hyeme ha.
Okay.
Bo tu bi hyeme ha. Ti kronfo ne ba permission no. Enti ma me ne ye sa first one no. Etimi awo normal no. Ti ma me no soldiers na woni mo antibodies no. Ebe bo omo ho. Afi de e bi ababi mpe na mo fight against it. Enti so it happen rampant. They say a man confirm say miscarriage. But me they say onyima na say.
So that could be the result.
Yes, it could be.
So you can't authenticate that.
Yes,
that is the result of this.
It can be proven.
Okay.
But it's na way. Mami de oni ni kunu nyinsa na say oni ba ne enko lab nko ehwe. Enko check ehwe ba na bi enno factor. Mami ne body no fight against the rest na eba ni mu no. First time they obey me out.
Come on. The second time they taught us yes. Na eba na save abortion.
Now I say either say my number negative or positive.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But say you enu honum. Nti say bibi ansi. Ti ma me no ye negative. Na pon ye free adrobi anti-D. Nti na onyema but one idea war.
Okay.
The war said the baby suppress production of antibodies no. Be able safely na still body no that's what baby e wo.
Na we are okay we are go school grad PhD. But not doing courses out because you see I thought it's about the sickle cell but for the blood
I thought so.
To cause this thing I don't know how people are well versed and educated about this thing. So it's important. Say they all can say, "Oh, be worry bia." Ese mummy enu mo check it. But that could not stop you.
Yes.
But you should be aware so that you know how to
go. Yes.
Okay. So now I think we can move on to the sickle cell. Sickle cell. Any blood group no difference now it is saying.
Yes. Sickle cell. Any blood group difference wo mu pa. Obi o se me koye test yes me we there o se me nim say me sickle no say me blood group o. Ko oba sickle na ho. Oba blood group a ho.
So ho.
It was me koye test yes me no test be na o se bo.
Onim.
Your blood group, that's where we have the A, B, and A positive near, you know. Then we have the sickling status. Sickling status, so we need permanent, so A, homogeno, and so F, hemoglobin. And hemoglobin is a proteins, what produce the red cells, no.
Okay.
And this hemoglobins, no. Say A, they are say normal cells, now they produce. This is a kind of sickler. This one they can't sickle, but say I know sickle, no sickle, but I know that one say, and we sickle cell nice, it's our cells, no. Won't say over here under the microscope, no. And can cells, but say round, but over here nice, I say crescent moon, no. Nice, I can't, yeah, I can't be the cocoa, this are cells, never. In the tiny panel, they be no point in the moja no form. The moja no form because cells no any active.
Okay.
And you know about sickle in marriage.
Sickle cell for no. As a mommy anemic na.
Mostly sickle cells mostly are anemic because hemoglobin na it produce red cells no sickled. It produce enough red cells. Today be an amount umoja no form. And to say we ko ware neka to mo sickling status and no so eboa e bia mommy no amoba ware ndie eni nsanso bia o mo so and say ba akona ma me ne be wo a na akra na wi na ne say akra na ma me ne ye blame ni kakra ba sickling die yan fa ne say me no makoye kopo yi die ne example bia e mo a ti
o can say
makoye kopo ya mu mi no
ye host
okay me host die fa no also ye yam breaking it down term I dama na hemoglobin A.
Okay.
Okay. And your hemoglobin S.
Okay.
Then we have the C.
Okay.
C.
The sickling status no your 3 your AS your SS it mean your AC it mean your SC.
Okay.
The ASC.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it can be a sickle and I say depending that's in Panida so ye SS.
Okay.
And that's why ye SC. C near career. Was o traits ni onimu.
Okay. Na AS na so.
AS na so career so traits no. But on your sickle.
AS and then AC.
AC no you know form kakra chain.
AC ni ben SS no. Sim,
AS ne ben SS no.
AS ne ben SS no.
AS ne mom.
AS no. And mom ben sickle cell no than AC
no, yes.
AC is stronger than AS.
Physically AC no ho den.
Okay.
And see if no so be AS. No ko ware oba no ba no see AS there is a likelihood some bit me work cry or SS.
Okay.
Then so advise them bit me won krom AA nko a bit me won krom AS nko a but bit me work cry so SS. That's why advice so ba say so yes testy the advice will say e bia we AS also ye AS bit me awo aka na SS na mo nwie enwo ka so bi na eyemo yes mba wu akra na so cycle na abroad your tiba bi na dey chance so amama wo yarefo.
So what about AC then CS
SC
you get it?
SC
enfa no timi hu se me ka say no ye SC no in cycling status and higher
as
than AC.
Okay, next
It is obey secular. Or not bang.
AC no.
AC no.
AC no. Sure.
AC no bang. So be a
Okay. By AS no there or a career.
AS no a career.
That's that because I think initially there was a mess up there. That's why I wanted us to clear that point. So AS no
a career. Oh no, wait no.
C AS like
AC so your career.
But
AS no bang SS change.
SC senior. When fan say didn't me prefer SC near say senior recessive.
Okay.
Into my S never SC
dominant. Okay. But the SC no there. Only
Okay.
Because I've not heard that much about the C.
Yes.
Mostly
C from cry.
Mostly we talk about
ES.
Okay.
C no from cry. And no better 2% of the population the cry.
Sure. That's why it's not
common.
So what happens if media just shows? Media me worry. What happens?
Bibi anyo.
A
probability.
Okay. But no one can tell.
Yes.
Okay.
I say who dies maybe a auto.
Probability.
Probability so between our SSL ho. Between so no we nko a.
To gide jo nkwa.
Na metete say almost say omo ye AS no. Omo ho den. Like omo tenya malaria. But AF one tenya malaria.
Yes.
How true is it?
Malaria parasites no. Because of AA cells no around to be baby abeso. Obinya baby abeso. AA no. Because cells near normal. The parasite no ebinya baby obinya abeloje. But because AS no AS sickled no to about when your baby entimi and logie. Ti baby no na ma A for no because the parasite continue be long to be more prone to malaria than be or AS.
But when it comes to the sickle cell status,
when strong
malaria and
okay. And to know be or sick like not malaria na is any pan on ho actually ne pa. Ti most no sickle cell anemia. Ti on kwa the sickle cell anemia we say be or sick like not say anemia there. I say the moja ba from pa.
So the sickle cell, those SS people, can they be treated? Because it looks like as if it's like a death warrant.
The SS people.
The SS people. That's what because you can see a few people, but people are now growing. Or your SS, but when you. So what happens? So is there any age range that
normal age range no for sickles and also be those with sickle cell disease no? Like from 45 to 47. But you will be a sickle and also or 95 years at a time I can say. Or 95 years.
No. So castic na no probably.
That's why a sickle but 95 years. But normal ages normal age expectancy in there 45 to 47. To meet around get say you are living by grace. Right.
Okay. This is very, very educative, and I have learned a lot. In fact, I didn't know about so many things. I didn't know about the sea and all that. Thank you very much, Derek, for making time to educate us. Please, do you have any take-home message for our viewers?
Viewers, what I will tell you is do regular checkups, know your health status, visit the hospitals regularly, but not now. Now that we have this COVID situation, you should be preempt with visiting the hospitals. So you do your regular checkups, know your health status. It will be safe for us to know our health status.
Thank you, viewers. You know, I wish we could continue this program for some hours, but that's how the time will permit us to be able to go. I hope to get you again on another topic and another day, and I'll catch you. Thank you, viewers, for being with us. We are grateful.
All right, viewers, thank you once again for joining in today. This is Strong Men of Passion, the hospital show, coming to you live from the studios of Strong Men of Passion TV. And special thanks to our founder, Nana Sewa Oredu, for sponsoring this program and for giving us this opportunity to educate the public. So we will meet next week, same time at 10 o'clock a.m. on Strong Men of Passion TV. God bless you and have a great weekend. Bye.
It's Sucky Beats Records.
Women of Passion TV. Yes, we can.